All right, here we go. Wisdom Wednesday 15, Solar Eclipse Edition. Let's see, get my guys in here. Give them some time to tap in. Man, y'all make sure y'all come. If you're in Killeen, we have the Welcome to Killeen performance and statue reveal going off downtown Killeen. I'm part of the art commission. We put it together. We got some great performers, distinguishing sounds. We have Lost and Found. We have Freaknik, Dumb, and we have the Pizza Man's son. They very great performers. Should be very live. Um, yeah, we're gonna talk about the eclipse today. Let's see where the guys at. Who we got tapped in? Let's see. Who we got in right now? All right, that's Corey. Let's send him the invite. Who else?
What up, bro? What up? What's the dealio? How you been, bro? You been all right?
Yeah, I've been good, bro. How about you?
Been good. Good, man. I've been seeing you putting in work, fam.
I'm trying to, bro.
Yeah, keep it up, though, bro. Keep it
Yeah.
up, bro. You gonna change some things, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We mashing. We mashing right now. Like, the energy is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Seeing plays unfold, seeing things. Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope, bro. That's dope.
My son came down from Houston,
I seen that, bro.
and it's my 16-year-old, right? We in the car.
Yeah.
I got the hat in the car. And
Yeah.
pictures in the hat. He's like, I like that hat. I had to jab. I'm like, boy, don't be trying to steal my hat on me.
So, okay, that's a sign.
Yeah, that's a sign.
That means the young generation, they'll take to it. We got to get some more stuff with that they gonna take to.
Yeah.
And then another thing we could do too, man, like we can get together, like me, you, Mike, a couple of us, and hit some other cities, bro, and just
Mm-hmm.
go out the trunk with our shit, bro, with BGOP,
Mm-hmm.
with Crown Conference, just come out the trunk, bro, pull up on restaurants and all that shit. In the H, bro, you know what I'm saying? That let you know they feeling it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Out the
Speaking
trunk.
of, man, I need another shirt, bro. I need another one with the other one we did with the new Crown Conscious. I need another one of those, bro, because I think some people really kind of liking that one too.
Yeah.
You know, a different direction with it. You know what I'm saying?
What
Yeah,
size?
I'm gonna need you to make me another one, dog, and I'll pay you for it, homie.
What size?
Um,
Size were you?
what did I get, bro? I think I had got a large.
Large.
I think
Okay.
it was a large. Yeah,
All
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Get me up, bro. Give me another one of them. One of them. Put me one of them together again. They was feeling that, and it could be like a regular T-shirt too. It don't even have to be that tight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I just want that brand on there, like that way, the way we did it last time. But just put a different color, just whatever color, change the color. You know what I'm saying?
For you. I got
Yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
tapped in.
I was feeling it. They was loving that. I was like, yeah. I think I'm gonna hit him with that BGOP on Friday though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting with the BGOP on Friday on me. Man, what's up with the other fellas, man? What's going on with them?
Yeah. I don't know where Mike at.
Yeah, they need to come on with it, man. But I was marinating on last week
Mm-hmm.
on what we talked about last week, and we was like it was so I was so into that. He was like Brian had to say, "Hey, I thought we weren't gonna talk about it no more." And Brian said, "Wait, hold on, let's wait till next week." But man, Vladimir Putin, man, he put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it's like, man, I wish the other fellas would jump in because we finna go there. But the title that came to my head was what what does it mean? What does it really mean to represent with a black Jesus? You know what I'm saying? To see that, to visualize that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that really mean? What does it really mean in America, bro? For people to idolize a black Jesus, and is it really a threat to what's going on with the system? You know what I'm saying? Like for him to do that, bro, like that was a man, he hit him hard right there, bro. Low blower, you know what I'm saying? But when you think about it from the aspect of like truth and really waking people up, bro,
Mm-hmm.
like how much did it change things as people start seeing it for what it really is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bruh. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. When Put like I would love to know what was on Putin's mind when he said
Me too.
when he brought that out, like what yeah, bruh. That
Like that's like when you play. That's like they was playing chess. I mean checkers, and he pulled out the chessboard instead of the checkerboard. Like at that time, with that particular move, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that was a chess move, but it was like in a way, like. But see, the thing is, man, and it make you wonder, like, and I've heard this many times, bro. Like people in the military, bro, that's in the military that go over there and go to war, bro, they always say that them people approach them and be like, why are y'all here? This is
yeah,
not a war. We don't have nothing against y'all.
yeah,
And talking about specifically to melanated people.
yeah, I hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
And even
You
my homeboys that are contractors, they
yeah,
and some of them people look like us, they talk to us and they be like, we don't have problems with y'all or none of that.
right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like different little pieces of the puzzle that's exposing more and more truth,
And
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Putin is not an ally of America.
He's not, bro. They try to make it seem like that, but he's not.
So what was he really like?
The message behind it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The message behind it, bro, was deep. And then, like, this the part that got me, fam, when we was talking about what's the movie you put us on? Uh with
the
the
book,
black Jesus.
the Book of
Uh
Clarence.
Book of Clarence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the beginning, when all the dudes hanging on the crosses, right? Then you see all these different Jesus forms of Jesus, right? Then you see the black Jesus. All it making me think, this is the deepest thought that came to me, bro. I didn't want to say nothing last week because I wanted to save it, but I was like, if you think about it, bro, how, how many? So it was. Let's go to the sacrifice, right? He was a sacrifice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeshua was the sacrifice. Jesus was a sacrifice. Okay, now think about how many black brothers are being sacrificed in the streets every day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So how many of us really actually on that cross every day, bro?
Oh,
You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's what I got from
Did
that, man.
you get to the end?
I ain't get to the end yet. I ain't get to the end
Okay.
yet.
Because in the end, they showed you how the white Jesus came about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to finish it, bro. I
Yeah,
gotta finish it.
yeah.
I gotta finish it, bro.
That
Yeah.
was pretty dope too.
Yeah. But it's like, like when you get it's like even last night, bro, I was talking to I work with kids, so I was talking to this kid, bro. I say the little boy was about 10, 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, they was watching some show or whatever. And then the little boy was like, he said, Zeus is black? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know Zeus was black. I said, well, apparently he is, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I said, what color you think Jesus was? Then he said, white. I said, no, Jesus wasn't white.
Mhm.
I said Jesus was melanated, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, that, you know, he didn't believe me. So, cause you know, the program has been passed down so long, even to the younger generation.
Mhm.
So, you know, I kind of explained to him, broke it down to him, like, you know, no, he was melanated. You know, I made a few, I told him a couple of things, like clues where you can see. Remember when he said, go hide amongst your people?
Mhm.
It's like, where's Waldo if it's a white man amongst all these dark melanated people? It'll be so easy to find him. He
Mhm.
had to be able to blend in with them people because of his skin complexion, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I was just lacing the kids up on that, and it's crazy how you see how that stamp has passed down so far to where even a 9 or 10-year-old, you know, they still eating off the poison that was fed to our parents and their parents. And it's like that generational curse got to be broke, man, because it's like they still falling under a false pretense. You know what I'm saying? When are they going to get the truth out of everything, too? Somebody got to break them off truth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if they gonna accept, that's just like telling them Santa Claus is real, or believe in the Easter Bunny, or whatever it is. When you get them to believe in these type of lies, it's gonna be easier to manipulate them with anything in life because they so easy to get caught up into these fallacies. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So just I think this will start, man. Tell them the truth while they're young, bro. Just tell them the truth. Like I fell into telling my daughter, "Oh, Santa Claus." I did all that for a little bit. It was a certain age. I told myself when she get to this certain age, I'm gonna tell her the truth, and that's
Mhm.
what you know. I let her enjoy it for a little bit. When she got to that certain age, she 10 now.
Mhm.
I think when she was like 7 or 8, I was like, nope.
Mhm.
She was disappointed, but it's the truth. I'm finna tell you the truth right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I feel like that's an easy way to persuade our kids. Just like with anything that we got going on. What's up with it, Ray Sean Sharif? Real? What's up, Tina Latronica? You
Well,
know what I'm saying? So, you know, good to see you, Tina Latronica. But you know, it's so much falsified information that we've been poisoned with in America, bro. And so much of it, we passed it down from, you know, my family been doing this for 20 years. We've been believing this for so long and this and that, the other. Like, we got to break them curses, bro. We got to. Because at the end of the day, we all got tricked.
mhm.
We all got tricked. What's up with it, Mike? We've been waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, we all got tricked, bro. They tricked everybody. But it's up to us to wake ourselves up, bro. The information is out here. We just got to look for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I sent Mike the invite.
Okay.
Hey, he's adding.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me send it to him again.
Yeah. To him again, see what's up with it. But you know, I just feel like that's where I'm at. The reprogram of the mind be hard as hell for most. You right about that. You right about that, real. That's real, bro. You heard what I read?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, he said the reprogramming of the mind be hard as hell for most. Because the thing is this. The thing is this. What's up with it, homie?
What it do?
The
What it
thing
do?
is this. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out if you cut it, homie.
Everything else getting trimmed up. Might as well get trimmed up too.
Already, I feel you look clean though. You look clean though. You
Appreciate
know what
that.
I'm saying? But what Ray Sean was just saying was so real, and I feel him, bro, because I feel like this, bro. The people that's supposed to wake up gonna already be waking up. Like it's gonna be automatic. It's gonna be already in you. You know what I'm saying? Like some of us, we already prone to when all these seasons change and all these different things change. You know what I'm saying? Far as levels of elevation, it's gonna snap. It's gonna snap to some people naturally. It's gonna come because they already have an open eye. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now, some people they've been in the dark for so long. to pull them out, man, it's gonna be something like pulling teeth, bro. You feel me? You got some people that probably see this how deep it is, bro. This how deep the programming is. You got people like that Vladimir Putin thing. They were saying, is it like telling someone Jesus wasn't real and that it was an idea? Okay. See, you see what he said? It's just like telling someone Jesus wasn't real and that was an idea. Now check this out. You got people, since he said that, you got people that seeing all these different pictures of the Madonna and all this other stuff, right? You got pictures seeing the real picture of the Virgin Mary and all this stuff he put in his museum, and they seeing it. And you hear how these people saying they thinking like the pictures are so old they just faded, so it just made them turn black. The pictures turn black and their complexion and all this. But if that was the case, they were saying if that was the case, the whole thing would have faded out. The whole picture would have faded. What's up with it, Brian, man?
What's
You
going
know
down?
what I'm saying? So they were saying, I mean, any kind of idea they can come with just to make it not where it's not a black God. It's not a black, you feel me? Whatever it took to try to demoralize that part about it. They was like, no, the pictures just faded and all. You know what I'm talking about, Brian? When they start showing all those pictures,
Yep.
people were saying the pictures were so old that it just faded to look like they black. And I said, man, these people crazy. The truth be right in front of them, bro, and they still won't wake up, bro.
Of course. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I can hear you. Go ahead.
You know, and that has to do with a lot of what we allow ourselves to believe. You know,
Right,
because that goes to the saying, you can lead a horse to water but can't make him drink. You can
right.
see the knowledge, the wisdom is there, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, for us to understand, but we choose to go off of what somebody else tells us than search for ourselves. You know, so
Right.
for him opening that vault is like, that's something we've been new. Anybody that's in tune with themselves, they know it's no way you can read the Bible and not know that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Right.
we have come into this European, you know what I'm saying, country, and allowed
Mm-hmm.
them to program our mind. Now we are whitewashed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's no way.
Mm-hmm.
It's no way that 1 minute something is bad for me and all of a sudden it's good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, that don't even add up. That don't even make sense. But for me to
Mm-hmm.
know that it's bad for me, I have to search and seek myself. I can't go
Right.
off of Big Mama. I can't go off with my
Mm-hmm.
dad. I can't go off what my
Yeah.
mom told me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once I'm speaking on me, once I realized that I understood that everything I was taught in my life was bullshit, I had to
Yeah.
unlearn everything I have learned. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
You got to unlearn to relearn. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's me studying other I don't even like using religion, but other people's
Other
beliefs.
cultures.
Other
Yeah.
people's
Belief in culture.
beliefs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And by reading
Yeah.
other people's beliefs, it allowed me
Mm-hmm.
to understand that I don't have no religion. I have a
Right.
relationship with God, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But to put myself in a box, I can't do that because it's something about everything that I've read that I can find fault to, or you know what I'm saying, I can find.
Religion is separation, fam.
Yeah.
I think that separates us from who God truly is, from that tree of knowledge, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's separating us from that, and it's causing a divide. Like what you just said when you said what's bad or believing what our people believe. Look what Ray Sean said. He said it's like telling people that pork is bad, and they gonna say, "Well, my grandma ate it."
Exactly.
You feel what
Exactly.
I'm saying? They
Exactly.
Well,
still
here's
going by what was passed down to them instead of picking up on what they believe and
That
feel.
was
but
a
here's
good
the
point
thing
too.
too. Here's the thing too, and that's everything y'all saying is so important. Uh, we also had to look at it from an epigenetic standpoint. A lot of your
Yeah,
mindset, your fight, your flight, your fornication, and your
Mm,
freeze energy come from being in captivity. Your ancestors passing
yeah.
that down through your
Mm-hmm.
genealogy.
mm,
So now,
Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm saying? The fornicate part is good, but not when you breeding people.
mhm,
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So now
yeah.
you look at uh, that physical interaction as in a twisted light. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
right, right, right.
Point with saying that is that from jump we've been program, because that's the whole
Right.
thing. It's the program, like Brian was saying, and you were saying too about the good and evil thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been taught. You ever seen that video with the little black girl that has the white baby and the black doll, and she says that the white doll is good,
Yeah,
right?
I've seen that. I've seen
Right,
that.
and
Yeah.
right, and then all of our life we see darkness as evil or blackness as evil, right? And
Yeah.
whiteness or lightness as a good thing.
Mhm.
Not even understanding that black and white is a construct. Neither one of them are even on the color spectrum.
That's not even a color spectrum at
It's not
all.
even on the color
Hey,
spectrum.
hey,
Yeah.
let's change. Hey, I like that. I like that perspective, Mike. And let's look at it like this. First off, whoever made that comment about the pork, that was an excellent comment, because that's so you hear that so much. Well, my
Yeah.
grandma ate it and she lived to be 96 years old. Come on, that's the most
Yeah.
dumb. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go back to this color. Okay, if we go to the Bible, it said, "Let there be light." So it must start it from dark first.
They had to be.
If
All light comes from darkness. Right.
let's just start there. You know what I'm saying? And say
Right.
that,
Right.
okay, light had to be brought into something. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So therefore, if you have to have black to make any color, anything, you
Yeah.
have to have black. If
That's right.
you can have a black man can have a baby with any other race, and guess what that baby is considered?
Black.
Black.
They're gonna be black because the melanation gonna take over. Yeah.
So here's the thing too. Remember, because black and white is not
Yeah.
not colors, right? It's
Yeah.
ideas, it's constructs. So whenever
Right.
it's a way to describe something. So in the Hebrew language, whenever they said let there be light, it said let there be or. It's O-R-E. It's where you get the word order from, or like a light ore. You see what I'm saying? But that's where they get the word order from. So light is nothing but order, or white is nothing but order. Black is the opposite. It's chaos. See,
Yeah.
you can't have
Right.
order without the chaos first.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You gotta
It's
have
balance. It's a
both of it. Yeah.
balance.
It's
It's a
a
Both.
balance.
balance. That's right. It's 100%. So it's
That's
not
what it
order,
is.
but we've
Yeah.
been programmed it's order versus chaos,
Yeah, exactly.
and not order
Right.
and chaos. That
Yes.
one simple
Word.
mistranslation
Yep.
can throw
Yeah.
everything off.
Yeah. Fact.
Now that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like how we were just talking about again, like, you know, with the Putin thing, how you bring it to the light. Because me and Van was laughing about it before y'all jumped on. We was like, man, he hit him hard with that one. You know what I'm saying? When he
With what?
came out with that chess piece right there,
With what?
he exposing them so bad, bro. Like, you know,
Last
but
Brian.
we were talking, huh? Say it again.
Yeah, I didn't y'all was laughing about what? I didn't hear you.
What you was talking about last week with Putin.
Oh,
With Putin, and we were talking about that, and like laughing about how, you know, Black Jesus came to the forefront, and we was talking about how the Book of Clarence, how it showed all the different Jesuses, and we was talking about how, like, you know, he was a sacrifice, right? You know, he was supposed to be a sacrifice. So now we were talking about how all the black men are like Jesus on the cross in the streets today because they being sacrificed.
or
You know, whether it's by the police, whether it's by their own homeboys or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole bunch of just, you know, people being sacrificed, bro. So we all on the cross to an extent.
okay.
Now
You
here
feel
we
what
go.
I'm
Here we
saying?
go. Watch this. Watch
Can I,
this. This will tie in. I'm gonna bring them both together about the eclipse and that sacrifice, right? So here's the thing.
Let's do it.
Because we call evil good and good evil, we don't understand that we supposed to be sacrificing and performing rituals and ceremonies when this eclipse happens. But we ain't even tapped in with what ceremony, what ritual, or nothing like that. We don't even know it, right? But on the day that Christ was crucified, it was Passover because he's the Passover lamb, right? Okay. Well, on Passover, when he was crucified, it said that the land went dark for a time, right? So do you know that Passover is April 8th, the day of the eclipse, when the earth is going to go dark for a certain amount of time?
Well, it was an eclipse at one for a second. It did. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
That's correct. While he was on, so if you look at the energy behind that, and not necessarily put it on the man, but put it on yourself, how are you going to make that specific transfer. Because remember, what he did was he took on sin, right? He took on
Right.
so there was a wealth transfer that took place. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? The
Right.
black is becoming more dominant over the light. That's why
That's right.
it's being eclipsed. You're being
Yeah.
taken back to your final
Original,
form, so to
original
speak,
state.
original state. But if you're not tapped
Right.
in with it and how to move, etc., then boom, you're gonna be on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
can I touch
Yeah.
on something before I forget the thought?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, you said the black man, the black Jesus, right? And you said the
Yeah.
sacrifice. You said the sacrifice, right? So
Right.
let's flip that, right? Can I flip that for a second with y'all?
Flip it, bro.
Okay.
Flip it.
Instead of sacrifice, can we use a word like example? Like,
Right.
Boom. That's dope. I like it.
what if
I like it.
I say, based off what I studied, all black men has Jesus in them. All black men are an example of what Jesus is, right?
Damn, there you
And
go.
what if I say that by reading the word, you want to read that in the word, God never gave man dominion over one thing. Do y'all know what that is?
What was it?
Allegedly another man.
Exactly. You don't
Oh, that's what it
you
was.
never
Right.
have, but as a black man,
But then he goes around colonizing people.
we
So
give
Yeah.
people we give people dominion over us when we go to prison, when we go to when we getting help by the government, when we do all these things, we're
Yeah.
giving our control over. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
are to be the example, meaning in the word of God, it say every household need a sacrifice, right? Every household has
Right.
to have a sacrifice.
Right.
So if every household had to make a sacrifice, what if it was on demand to lead by example and get up and pray, get up and spend time with God, get up and do
Right.
these things to show the example of what was laid before him? We're not
Which
going to put no
represents
religion in
which
it
represents the sacrifice itself.
itself. I
Go,
remember I read a book called
go,
Knowledge of
go.
Self.
Yeah.
I read a
Yeah.
book called
but that
Knowledge of Self. And in reading that book, I learned, I ain't even going to say book, I read so much truth, you know what I'm saying, that
Right.
it caused you to reevaluate yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
in reevaluate yourself, you got to quit looking at everybody else. You can't look at nobody else and go look in the mirror. Who am I? I am the
Right.
God to my sons. I am the
Right.
father to my kids. I
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
am the example. I am the sacrifice. That's what I am
There you go.
for my
Boom. Boom.
kingdom,
You the son.
for my
You the
kids.
son. You the sun. Your wife is the moon. Your kids are the stars.
So
Yes,
right.
sir.
So then stop
Yes,
so
sir.
calling another man. So stop calling another man God then.
exactly.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Stop calling
Exactly.
another
So
man God, because that's you, the creator. I mean, you're the God. The creator is your mama, the Black
Yeah.
Madonna.
no,
That's
Yeah.
the shift that's happening.
Yeah.
It's shifting
Yeah.
back to the women, the
yeah.
feminine, the divine feminine energy. That's
Yep.
why you see a lot of women winning right now. It's a
Yeah.
lot
Hey.
of
Yeah.
divine
Yeah.
feminine energy, just like
Mhm.
LSU and Iowa. The
Mm-hmm.
biggest thing
Yeah.
they're talking about is a divine feminine energy that they try to take
Mhm.
and put and make it black and white.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's not. It's the creation energy. You
Mhm.
was in blackness for 9 months before, and
Yep.
conscious, before you ever came
Mhm.
to this life. What do you think you did in that consciousness? You manifested everything right now that
Yep.
you're walking in.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how
That's
Hey,
real,
powerful
bro.
do
you
you
see what
know?
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey,
But you did it
hey,
in the blackness.
hey,
Yeah.
do you know?
Yeah.
So if you're
Shout
gonna tell
out to
me that,
Deontay Davis,
It's,
man. Shout out. He said, peace, brothers. Hope y'all have been well and prosperous. Same to you, man. Same to you. Go ahead, Brian.
uh, and what he's saying is, it starts in our mind, right? We give
Yeah.
so many other things control over us. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like versus the way we speak. The way if I know the tongue is powerful, why would I speak cursings against anybody I love? You
Right.
know that why would I speak damnation on my own kids? As
Yeah.
simple as that. When I gave my
Mhm.
kids their name, it was all because of a reason. You know what I'm saying? Why? Every time you speak of my children's name, you're talking a blessing over them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We
I
have
like
to
it.
we have to learn to change
Yeah.
the negative.
Invite Mike.
Mm-hmm.
We have
He was talking about Mike back, but you right about that, bro. You right though.
when
That's powerful, man.
when you start changing your speech, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, I got out of prison with nothing, bro, with nothing but a belief in God. Then I lost my mother. See what I said? I said a belief in God. Then I lost my mother. Then I was lost. I was lost till I got back to self. I say, man, now I have to be a man. Seeing within being a man, you have to find yourself and stand firm on what you believe, because what you believe is going to be what's outpoured on the things around you. Your household is going to move up. Why you think when you got a strong man, an aggressive man, all you see the negativity that comes against, you see the battles that comes against them. You know, the things that ain't even in his control that comes up against him. Why? Because you got one that's focused, one that's battle, one that's ready. You know what I'm saying? It's on us to make the decisions. What am I going to give in to today? It's my choice. It's nobody make up my choices but me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when we start to understand how powerful we are with our mind and our speech, then you'll be like, man, life ain't that hard. So like,
James Desmond Gary, don't speak any negative into the world. Speak only positive messages that help open doors. Exactly. Just like what Brian just said, man. If what you say out your mouth is powerful. It ain't what goes in, it's what comes out. So that's just like I was just telling Van earlier, like one of the kids at my job, he was like 10, and I was like telling him that Jesus was black. You know, he was melanated. You know what I'm saying? Yeshua was melanated. He was like, nah, he white. He white. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling him, like, we got to start speaking truth into him at an early age, man. Like, so many people put these caps like, oh, they too young to know the truth. Now, how you too young? How you too young when you got 12-year-old and 10-year-old geniuses in China and Japan? And it's never too young to lace your kids up and open their mind to what truth is, man, because everything, like even with that situation with Vladimir, how he did that, he exposed that, man. You know how many eyes he opened?
That's the thing.
How many people he left thinking? Go ahead, man. What you was gonna say?
So that's a thought that just came to my mind, right?
Yeah.
We've been taught misdirection. Everything's reset, right?
Right.
He released this right before the eclipse.
Right before, bro.
Right before the eclipse.
Yes.
So now think about the paradigm shift, the mind shift, right?
Yeah.
Going into the eclipse. He showed you, he opened up the vault and showed you who you are. Whether you accept that or not, going into the eclipse, that's a whole shift right there.
Crazy, right? Yeah.
Whole shift. That's spiritual play.
Chess move, bro. That play was crazy. That was crazy. That was
be a spiritual play, bro.
It was, bro.
So
and they were saying, let me ask you this, not to cut your wisdom.
Hold on.
They said, go ahead.
Hey, y'all, for those that don't know what we're kind of touching on, if Vladimir Putin opened up the votes and released the pictures of the Black Jesus, the original pictures of the Black Jesus, and so forth. All right, go ahead, bro. My bad.
So yeah, they were saying that they feel like even with this whole eclipse thing, because everything's spiritual, we connected with the universe too. And it's gonna bring up some type of enlightenment and changes in certain people in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? With this whole eclipse thing, like some people believe that it's gonna change some things. You know what I'm saying? As far as a person's mentality, mental state. You know what I'm saying? It might. I don't know. It might level some people up. I don't know. But they saying that it's gonna be some stuff. Hey, add, Sean, add real.
So when
It's the age of Aquarius. Yeah, I see you, these agrees.
So when we talk about that shift, that's what I'm saying. Mainstream media got to cover up everything.
What's up, baby?
What it do? What it
What's up, baby?
If this thing was on CNN, if this thing was going like they talk about Kanye on TMZ, all that, it's an instant shift that happens.
Churches, for real.
All that got to go. Replay pictures, all that.
Everybody want to be coming along on the journey. Hey, but so check this out though, cause I know real finna hit some, he finna drop some jewels. I already know it. Check this out though. This some real shit right here, bro. Paradigm shifting his whole thing, bro. Think about this. Let's just say you got a lot of people we dealing with right now, like Real said earlier, it's gonna be hard to get their mind up out the gutter in the same hole that they've been in, right? These people are 3D people that we dealing with, right? We 5D, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say with the paradigm shift with this eclipse shit, this gonna take certain. This is my opinion though. It's gonna take some of us, the ones who know that they gods,
I got you.
6D. We gonna go 6D. I feel like it's gonna level us up in some type of form. You know what I'm saying? Because that whole shift, it's gonna be shifting our mind state, our energy, our frequency. It's gonna shift a lot of different things. That's how I feel, bro. And like I said, like when you said about him bringing it to the forefront, uh, Vladimir Putin to the forefront, and you say right before the eclipse, he waking people up to who they is. Now you showing us that everything came from darkness by the melanated skin complexion. Now everything finna go in total darkness where it all started. So that say a lot too, bro. That say a lot, bro.
Hey,
One thing,
go ahead, Real.
now I was gonna say one thing for sure is that when you when you when you are who you are as a human
Appreciate you,
being,
bro.
when you are who you are as a human being, man, you don't even have to know about all of this shit because it's inside of you. You only
Right,
know about it when you want it to be explained, the feeling that
right.
you feel. So it's okay if you don't know, but in reality, you really do know because you feel shit like everything feeling weird. Soon as they started to talk about an eclipse, which we've seen some in our lifetime, whether
Yeah,
it's in a quick eclipse, a full moon eclipse, or whatever
yeah.
kind of
Right.
fucking eclipse, it's like they got books. Like I got books that talk about moon phases. If you want to know about certain eclipse and how the moon move, get you a moon phase book. Do like some studying or whatever before you jump to adding to the negative energy. Like, oh my God, people are gonna be out here eating rabbits
Yeah,
and doing all kind of. It's like,
yeah,
man, get the
yeah,
fuck out of here, man. We ain't
yeah,
trying to hear
yeah,
none of that shit. But
yeah.
I won't be moving around because I'm a respect it. I'm a
Yeah.
respect the feeling.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was talking about this yesterday. I was like, man, on the cool, when it comes to the eclipse, just for example, when it
Yeah.
comes to that, I say everybody's talking about it like it's a bad thing when in reality, your body is telling you and your mind is telling you, damn, this shit, it feel weird because people talk about it and shit, but
Mhm.
maybe that's what's supposed to happen before it does what it does. Maybe
Right.
it's pulling all of the negative shit to the forefront.
Yeah.
Let me. Diesel said,
Have to. Say it again, real. You went out.
No, I'm saying it could be a cleanse.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where we gonna feel the negative shit before it happens, then during that shit could be a whole cleanse. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? After it's done, so I don't be
As
tripping on
above,
this shit.
so
Let me
below.
add
As above,
this.
so
Let
below.
me add
Right.
this.
Yeah.
First, let me read what Diesel said. He says, "I say it's dark for. I'll say this: it's dark for longer than a few minutes. Don't panic. It won't be longer than 72 hours. Fact. So, two things. So, I'm on an art commission, and I went to some city meetings, but we've
Okay.
been going. They've been knowing about this for a year out at least. Hotels
Mm-hmm.
been booked for years out too, right?
Okay.
But none of our people knew about it, whatever. But then we talked about order, right? But you
Right.
can't have chaos without order. Look
That's
at
right.
everything that's going on in our so-called Black Hollywood.
Right.
You know, all the
Right.
chaos in the culture right now.
Right.
Then Putin throwing this out there. You know,
Yeah.
it's a lot of chaos for this to come. But
Yeah, that's
also,
true.
I want to
That's
talk about energy and manifesting, right?
Okay.
Remember when I told you I went to the rodeo and it's
Okay.
75,000 people there. So when you're thinking about these arenas, right, and all these people in these arenas,
Mm-hmm.
it's an increase of energy because all are amplified energy. So it's time to do different things, right?
Yes.
So
I like that you with that.
there's something going on in our area.
Mm-hmm.
We're the fastest growing in the nation. We're making moves that they're talking about nationwide. We're making these moves on a local level and really doing this, right? Then
Mm-hmm.
there's then there's the increase of energy that's coming here.
Okay. Boom. You took me somewhere. You took me
So
somewhere.
we're getting this increase of people is going to put an increase of energy into our environment. Now
Right.
we manifest in what we do off of this energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's up to us to take advantage of, especially
Okay. Let
when
me
it
say something. Let not cut your wisdom. Let me say something because this is something that I always talk about, man. Like you can probably go back on some of the podcasts we did on Tapped In or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about how that God energy that's in melanated people and all people, man, who really connected through the frequency and energy and all that. It's like that's igniting the switch, right? That's like turning the switch on. If enough of us is tapped into the same frequency, the same energy and all that, and we tapped in that form of fashion, right? The energy and frequency that's increasing from all of us being tapped in on that level is also connecting us to the universe in some form or fashion. So, in other words, what I'm saying is like this whole eclipse thing that's coming. I feel like that tie into the frequency of us as people, as what's been going on the planet all these decades. You know, they say it come every so however long. You know what I mean? But like the tapping in on every level when you got the darkness and you got the light, all these different frequencies and energies balled up together is pulling this, is causing this to happen. The frequency from the people is causing this to happen. You know what I'm saying? After so long, like he said earlier, Real was saying it has to be some type of cleanse, as above, so is
so
below. You know what I'm saying?
you said, I wrote this down. You said God energy, right?
God
Said
energy.
dark, and you said darkness.
Mm-hmm.
What if we call that energy ether?
Ooh, ooh.
This,
That's I like it.
this eclipse is supposed to be here for 3 minutes and 49 seconds in
Right,
our area. I wonder
right,
something symbolic about the time it's going to be here too. But
right. Okay.
but but this darkness, what if this is like 3 minutes and 49 seconds of ether we get to
Soak up.
soak up, man? Everything's created from the ether, from the dark,
Right,
whether you call it.
right. That's why I said it's like an energizer. It's I feel like it's gonna give us some type of increase. You know what I'm saying? In
Mm.
some form of fashion, it's gonna give us some type of increase. Those who really receiving it like that. You feel me?
You know how weird things have been?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be on the stage performing
Wow.
music,
Okay.
like not talking, but music.
Really?
That's how
Really?
this is guy.
Wow, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
yeah, I didn't either.
I didn't see that one. That's gonna be dope though. It's gonna be dope though.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
It's going to be
yeah,
interesting for sure.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I know the
I'm excited to see how that go,
I,
bro.
I I know that with that eclipse energy, I'm gonna have a mic in my hand. I know that.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's gonna be crazy, right? Ooh, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, man. So that's just what I feel, man. I feel like all like you said, it's full circle. Everything came around full circle, man.
Yeah,
It's full circle. Everything playing its way out how it is for a reason, man. Everything, like all the stuff is unfolding the way it is for a reason. My superpower is gonna be Spike. Look,
yeah.
Mike told me his superpower is gonna be Spike. Yeah, man.
But
Give it to him.
so let's see. We about to approach an hour. We got 15 minutes. Let's see if any last going into the going into the
There you
going
go.
into the eclipse
Hmm.
advice.
Yeah. What would you say, Mike, going into this eclipse, man? What would you say, dude?
So we know that whenever you look in the celestial world, you're looking at the past,
Right.
right?
Right.
So it's just and then they call the celestial world, like planets and stuff like that, science.
Right.
But it's only a sign of what's inside of you,
Mhm.
Right.
right? So
Hmm.
it's almost kind of like reverse. Like I should have been. So in the dark season, which is the winter time, when everything's a little bit dormant, things go
Right.
into hiding. They go into hibernation. They go inside of themselves. So
Okay.
now you're talking about shadow work,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? So now when
Hmm.
you're doing a certain type of shadow work, you have to experience the rage, the trauma, the regret, the pain, the turmoil, all that stuff. You experience it all over again,
Right.
right? Because it's literally like you going back in time, dealing
Right.
with your 10-year-old self, your 12-year-old self, your 15-year-old self, et cetera, right?
Mm.
So you get to experience that, but you make peace with it because you understand that it's you, because it's not good Michael versus bad Michael, or a good Corey versus bad Corey. It's just
Mm.
Corey. It's just
Right.
Michael, and there's good to that, and there's
Mm.
bad to that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or there's light
Right.
and there's darkness, or there's black and there's white, et cetera, right? So
Mhm.
whenever you go within yourself and you do that during the dark, when you go into yourself and you do that when it's typically dark more than it
Mhm.
is light.
Right.
Now, when it comes light, these certain things should spring forth out of you.
Mhm.
You see, a
Right.
certain type of life, a certain new life, a certain type of springing forward, a certain type of ascension, growth, elevation, evolution. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Should happen within you, right? So
Right.
after you go through these cycles, right? Now I look in the stars and I see the same thing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
now I'm in tune with my environment on a whole nother frequency type stuff. So
Yeah.
then you're gonna reap the benefits of that so much. It's not so much about something in the sky
Mhm.
Mhm.
releasing energy as much as it is something in you
That's
that
releasing.
that's right. That's gonna connect with the two connect. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's that frequency, that magnetic frequency,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's real talk. Now, what's up, South Philly?
What up, bro?
Um, yeah, yeah. What up with you, man?
So
Even echoing what Mike's saying, man. I would say take some time, man. In 5 minutes, 3 minutes, the
Mhm.
day leading up to it. Close your
Mhm.
eyes, look inside yourself, and find the best version of yourself.
Mhm.
And don't be afraid to meet that person. And like you said, in order to meet that person, you're going to go through some stages of yourself. You're
Right.
going to have to go address some of those 10-year-old issues you have. You're going to have to, who is that person? It might not even be a person, but what that fear bound that's holding you. And
Yeah.
then like that dark energy we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
We tap into that dark energy when we're imagining something happening wrong to our kids, and we got to go to our dark side, you know,
Right.
like we got to put hands on somebody. But
Mm-hmm.
that same energy,
What's up,
that
Brianna
same
Brown?
energy, you could tap into that same energy and put it towards something that's going to, something positive. I'm not gonna pick on the ladies, but I'm gonna just use the like mean thing. You know, when
Yeah.
we talk about a woman's intuition, a woman has that powerful intuition, but on this
Mm-hmm.
night, let's put that intuition towards what's going to move us forward. Not
Right.
trying to find out some negative stuff, but let's put our intuitive powers towards becoming that best version and attacking using that energy.
Yeah.
Right. Because what
I
you're
feel
gonna
like,
do is, oh no, go ahead. Go ahead,
oh,
Corey.
my bad, Mike. I feel like also too, man, like, either in the process, like you said beforehand, or even I think it'll even be powerful on that day to fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you got you free of all negativity, all your energy is clear and ready for whatever's coming. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Giesel.
Yeah, you know
Sure.
what I mean?
What did you like Van said? He said, go within yourself and find the best version of yourself, right? That's what the
Mhm.
shadow work is for. That's what
Right.
shadow work is. It's I'm going into the darkest part of myself to
Mhm.
cultivate that person and then bring that person to the light. That's
Right.
harmony, that's balance, things of that nature, right? So
Yeah.
one of the things that's important is to fast physical food. Yes, you could do that, but fast from anything that opposes that vision of who you saw yourself when you cultivated or crystallized this vision of your highest potential. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm. Right.
So there's going to
Yeah.
be a lot of energy, a lot of influence, and a lot of instruction to get you away from that. All you need to do, once that energy comes, all you need to do is be that person. And guess what? That energy is going to transform you into that person. It's going to add the fuel that you need because
Mhm.
ultimately that dark energy is part of what's necessary for the wealth transfer. Let me give you one example. When Haiti, I love using this example. When Haiti was in oppression, they started
Mhm.
tapping in with dark energy,
Right.
voodoo, their cultural roots, ancestors, et cetera, et cetera. What happened? They got that oppressor off of their back. When Moses was out here talking to the Israelites, he was throwing blood on the people, cutting up
Yeah,
stuff,
I
throwing
remember that.
blood on the altar, all type of stuff.
Yeah,
He was
I
tapping
remember
into,
all doing all the plagues and
come on
stuff.
now,
Yeah.
he was tapping into some dark energy.
Some dark energy right there.
Right.
Yeah.
What about Hitler? If you look at Hitler, Adolf Hitler, his people in Germany were in the worst position, damn near worse than the African American experience, because they had to take on the whole brunt of World War One. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They owed the whole world for World War One. This
Right.
dude, Adolf Hitler, tapped into some darkness type stuff, some melanin type stuff, some blackness type stuff, some energy type, some dark energy type stuff. And what? He almost became the ruler of the world. You see what I'm saying?
Most people close.
You talk about he went in a short period of time. He went from nothing to having almost everything. And the only reason they lost is because COINTELPRO, the Germans
Yeah.
came to America. America used that energy to destroy when he was using that energy to build his people. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
What's up,
But
Keisha
we so
Lawrence?
damn spooky, we don't tap into this stuff like that. But then at the
Yeah.
same time, we want to be like, get this pressure off my back. And that's
Yup.
what
Yeah.
the eclipse is about. It's about tapping into that. That's why you're seeing a lot of Black Madonna. Remember, I've been tapping in with y'all about the Black Madonna for a long time. Before
Yeah.
Hit the
Putin,
comments,
I'm
Corey.
before Putin.
Look, that's why. Hey, that's why Putin did that. You see how he exposed it? She holding the little baby, little black baby. She black as hell. Putin, he pulled a chess piece out, bro,
bro.
and he did it like
I really,
Ben said right before the eclipse, bro, because this is an awakening hour, bro.
I
It's
think,
time to wake up.
I think that
It's
was
time to wake
an alley
up.
oop, bro. I think he threw us an alley oop, like
He
he
did,
threw us
bro.
the
Yeah.
bat signal, bro.
He shot some light to us, bro.
Look
He
at the
shot some
comments.
light to
Hold
us.
on, let me hit the comments.
Yeah.
Diesel says, I got a whole shroom candy bar I'm eating that morning at 10:30 a.m. I got a
Yes.
hammock and I'm sunbathing during the eclipse. You got a whole
That's his ritual.
yeah,
That's his sacrificial ritual.
Right
What is
there.
yours?
yeah.
See?
Right.
So now
Right.
Diesel has a vision of who he's gonna be, right? He has a response that he wants from the simulation, the universe,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case, God, whatever you want to call it, right? He has a response that he wants, right? He saw it on the inside of himself where darkness is at. Now he wants to bring it to the light. He wants to manifest it. Alchemy, chemistry, chemet,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah.
wants to do that, right? So what is he going to do? He's going to perform a ritual.
Yeah.
He just told you what it was. He's going to take his bar. He's going to take
You're
his
gonna take
sundae. He's
that
going to,
negative, but
Ke-
you're gonna get some positive out of it.
Keisha,
You know
come on
what I'm
now.
saying?
Keisha
Yeah.
Lawrence said yes, she's gonna fast detox. Okay, I see you. What up, Auntie Lane? Thanks for tapping in. Brianna Brown saying speak. She said preach. And then
Uh-huh.
Jamison Gilmore, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
Brianna Brown
Jameson.
says that's why they're trying to scare us. Facts.
Yeah. They
That's
trying to
true.
get us not to tap in. They don't want us to tap in and
What did
see it
Diesel
for what
say?
it
What did
is.
Diesel say after that?
Diesel says facts.
Fact.
Transmutation.
Transmutation.
Transmutation is the function of melanin.
Yeah.
Right.
The function of melanin is transmutation. It's to
Right.
convert dark energy
Into
into
like
light energy. You see what I'm saying? That's why
right.
your
Right.
darkest times in life
Uh-huh.
always produce the best version of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
So that,
basically it's like
that's
what they
like
say
that's
that
kind of like when I say the biggest changing points in my life was when I was locked up. You know, I
yeah.
had to
Yeah.
tap into a whole different energy. The times I was squatting in the house, I was squatting in
Mm-hmm.
the house for 16 months. It was a whole different energy about it.
Right.
My grandmother
Yeah.
used to say, "What you gonna do when your back's against the wall?" That energy. See,
Right.
That's
That's true.
resurrection. That's the concept of resurrection. It's not that a man died. Watch this. It's not that a man died and went to hell, or it's not that a man came from heaven, died, and went to hell. It's that your crown chakra, right? You have to
Mm-hmm.
be conscious of what hell looks like, your root chakra. So you have to travel down. Life is going to put you in a situation where you consciously travel all the way down. From here, you skip all the other ones. You go from your
Right.
crown all the way to your roots. That means you go from the crown to hell. He ascended and descended. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Into the lower parts of the earth. That's the roots. That's the root chakra, right? So
Right.
now that you're conscious of what hell looks like, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
you climb back up through the chakras. You take that energy, that dark energy, and you bring it up to the crown. You see what I'm saying? And once you bring it up past the crown, now you can operate in
yeah,
that. You can operate in the black and the white. You can operate in the black and the white because now you operating outside of the color spectrum. That means I can control the color spectrum. That's why black is the code of many colors. And
Right.
white is absence of color, right? But remember, in the physical eyes, we got from red to purple on the color spectrum, right? But we know that there's ultraviolet
yeah.
and
Right.
we know that there's infrared.
So
Mm-hmm.
let me throw some little simple chakra talk in there, right? So one of the ways to enhance your chakras on different level is just putting on that color, being in the environment of that color. So even if I mean we can't really go into we ain't got that much time to go into it, but go to Google, put in chakras, see what they relate to and the color they relate to. One of them, like I know the vocal is blue, you know. So if you want to work on your communications, make sure you in blue that day. Make sure you manifesting in blue. You know, I try to keep something that matches the chakra energy on at all times
Yeah,
when we
for real though.
color code.
I think another thing too, man, what we eat too, man. What we eat, like I said, either you gonna fast or if you're not gonna fast, eat things that are high in fructose.
I
You know what I'm saying? Eat things that's good for your body that's gonna bring that chakra levels up too. You know what I'm saying? You
alkaline.
trying to bring the energy levels up. So you gotta think about all that too. So if you is gonna eat, if you ain't gonna fast, I think that's what you should do too. That's gonna help you tap in, bro. It's gonna help you say these degrees have said seeds don't grow from sunlight, they grow from darkness. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Keisha Lawrence said, my boy dropping gems. Ebony Jackson, how you doing? Alkaline, you right.
Watch
Exactly.
this. Y'all know there's two suns, right?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, drop it.
Black Panther Part 2 was trying to tell you there's two suns.
Yeah.
The Earth's core is a
Okay.
sun. It's a black sun.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again.
The Earth's core is a black sun. It's a sun.
Okay. All right.
It's a sun. That's what Black Panther Part 2 was telling you.
Mm-hmm.
When they went
Okay.
under the water type
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and then they would go deep into the water, and then they had that sun or that energy. Ain't no light down there.
And they just came out when they talking about they found another massive ocean under the ocean this week.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
You seen the new
But
what you call
you
it?
know,
The
it's
new
like this
Godzilla.
is like a reflection, right? It's like the two suns are reflecting off each other. You
It's
know
a
what
dual.
I'm
It's
saying?
a dual world.
Just like this. Like let's just say, for example, let me say this because I just something just came to me with the two suns reflecting on each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to your soul, right?
Come on
We
with it.
all got a soul. That's within us. That's a darker place, the soul, right? You know what I'm saying? So
You know why? It's solo.
when you look at your reflection on the ground, when you see your reflection, your shadow, that's a reflection of your soul.
Mm-hmm.
So it correlates to connection. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It correlates to that connection. I can't see my soul. You feel me? I can't see my soul, but when I look and see my reflection on the ground, that's my reflection of my soul. You feel what I'm saying? So that's anything when it correlates to connection. This is how I see it. It's like we can't see the other sun, you know what I'm saying? But when we see the sun in the sky, that's the reflection of the sun we don't see.
Facts. That goes back to what I was telling you about the eclipse, about looking in the past, doing the work, and then seeing yourself in the stars. Because that's where
Right,
you can see your soul at, is the
right.
stars. But they was teaching us to be spooky about stuff like that, horoscopes,
Yeah.
tarot cards, Ouija boards, anything metaphysical that's not, you know, the gospel, which is really a God's spell. It's
There you go.
the God's spell.
God, right.
It takes the God off of you and puts it on somebody else. You see what I'm saying? And so now your whole mindset is I have to serve another God, so to speak. Right.
Take us away from the things that really power us
Right.
up.
Like the reflection that you see in the universe is the same reflection, like you said so eloquently, that you see with Big Mama and her husband and all her children. You see that galaxy moving and growing, and you see that universe start to expand. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And life start to come forth, et cetera, et cetera. It's just a reflection.
That's dope. That's dope. Real shit. Real talk. I'm loving it.
Yeah, bro. So we just hit it out.
Man,
That's what's up.
y'all want to go some more? Or what? Y'all want to wrap it up?
Wrap it
Man,
up.
I think we hit on a lot of good points though, man. I'm glad we brought up things about the eclipse and even about the Vladimir Putin thing, because all that stuff correlates and connects, man. It all connects. It was a reason for all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like how you brought that up, man. How you said like it was a full circle thing, bro. Because like now some people who might have been asleep, that might have woke them up a little bit. So now when it do come, when this eclipse do come, they're gonna be able to tap in. right at the right moment.
Yes.
You
That's
know what I'm
yes.
saying?
Come on now.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
yeah,
right.
And
yeah,
at minimum, man, we talked about sin is going against yourself. It's
yeah.
the most important time. Do not sin against yourself.
Man,
And
come
Mhm.
on.
myself right now, don't sin against yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Be
Right.
courageous, fearless.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
That's important. You have to tap in with the chaos, the dark energy to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when we're a people not in our rightful place, you have to
Right.
tap into the most evil aspect of yourselves because that's the only way that you're going to find freedom. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? On some Nat Turner type stuff. Like Nat Turner wasn't playing.
Nah.
I don't
He was
Yeah.
just like, let's get out.
like. I don't know if our viewers like, bruh. This is what I feel like. Take time, slow down, and
Mhm.
feel your own energy. Because
Right.
right now, mine feels like I don't watch anime, but the Goku character, I feel
Yeah.
like it's about it's
Yeah.
Yeah. You
No,
get
it's
for real.
power up. You get
even if I
power
look
up.
at my
Yeah.
life, it's the
Yeah.
same thing. So fully embrace, tap into
Mhm.
what you feel your own energy.
The
That's so
glow that's
important,
within
man.
us, the glow that's within us, it's time to let it come out.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's already there.
Yeah.
It's already there. But at times it might come out here and there, but it's time to power up. That
Right.
Goku energy and all that, when you watch that stuff, that's relative. They really showing you the type
Man,
of
come
power
on,
we have
man.
within you already. That's already in us, bro.
Watch
That's
this. Watch this.
already in us.
Watch how I bust this down, right? Because I was thinking about that, what y'all bringing out. So that Goku energy is what? Come from what? Dragon Ball Z, right? See, the dragon is very important because a lot of people say it's the year of the what? The dragon. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So this
Mhm.
dragon, the dragon energy, it's it's like so you remember how people be talking about like reptilians and stuff like that, right? So a reptile is nothing but a domesticated dragon.
Right. That's all it is. That's
You see
all it
what
is.
you see what I'm
Right.
saying? Right, right. The reptile is the domesticated dragon. So this energy that you're about to receive, that you're about to partake of, it's to undomesticate you. It's already
Mm.
happening. It's already happening. You see what I'm saying? What you said earlier, Corey, is very powerful. Like people tap it in and they're gonna wake up, but it's not because of anything we say as so
Mm.
much as the frequency that they're on that what we say aligns with.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So that dark dragon energy is like it's called like a primordial energy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Some people call it like the kundalini or
Yeah.
the sexual
Mm-hmm.
energy that you
Mm-hmm.
take from your root chakra the same way all the way at the bottom and you
Right.
bring it
Right.
up to your crown chakra all the way at the top, and the same
Mm-hmm.
thing that same creative code that you operate with, that you can
Right.
bring forth life, if you bring that same energy to your conscience, to your crown chakra, you can
Yeah.
create, and through your pineal gland you can create this physical world that you live in because it's all creative energy, it's all creative power,
Yeah.
all it is
Right.
codes.
Bro.
You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just
Yeah.
tapping you back into your creative consciousness, so to speak.
That's it.
You get what I'm
As a man
saying?
think it. As a man think it.
That's it. That's it. That's
Powerful.
100%.
Yeah, powerful, bro. I like how you broke that down. Man, I want to say I appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. Everybody.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
we appreciate y'all tuning in every week when we do this, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate when y'all give us y'all intake on whatever we talking about or whatever, because everything helps. So we appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? King Osiris. He said, I had a new awakening 3 days ago and realized the shift with the solar eclipse coming. right when I felt stuck in a stance for the last year. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Thanks for the bill, fam. That's Mike already. But you know, that's where we at with it, man. I just want to thank everybody who tuned in. Appreciate you real for tapping in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we do it every Wednesday, man, between no later than 12, 11:30, 12, you know what I'm saying? We in here, man. Sometimes we on here 11, 11:15, but most of the time it's 11 through 12. So anybody who trying to tap in, anybody who been watching that got opinion on it, y'all give us y'all opinion on it, and we'll keep this thing moving. You know what I'm saying? It's all about building and going from there. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna leave y'all with these three things, like the basics of manifesting: going inside, writing down, and just being fearless and going after. You know?
Right.
And I'm gonna leave one more thing: fear. None of us are going, most of us won't ever meet our real fear. So as we think about this, let's keep in mind fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
Go through that fear. You know, that
Okay.
why be out when you can be great? Peace.
For real, man. We're gonna holler at y'all, man. Hey, y'all don't forget, check out my book, man. Go to Amazon.com, check out the book. Don't think like me, just think, man. Till next time, we're gonna holler at y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.